This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, 7 ideas to be utilized for building a strong business. Glad you joined us. Let's get started. This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. We talk about my 4 tenets of equanimity, one of which is more satisfying work, which ironically is the topic today. We'll discuss ideas to help entrepreneurs and people interested in helping their organization succeed, build a more productive, healthy, happy work environment. We talk about better health too, better relationships, and intimate relationships as part of my 4 tenets of equanimity. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to our audio podcast, take that along on the go, and you can certainly find us on social media. We'd love to connect. Weatherology.com is my company page. Grab the Weatherology mobile app. It's free. At the top of the About Us section is my personal page, and I would love to get acquainted on social media. I have yet to meet anyone that hasn't entertained the idea of venturing off on their own. It's a very common dream. The dream of owning a business is deeply ingrained in our American culture. And these seeds of entrepreneurialism have spread worldwide now. The idea of being our own boss is incredibly appealing, and the idea of having unlimited financial resources is irresistible. Our culture has glorified being an entrepreneur, and many social media influencers capitalize on this common dream. Everyone is searching for shortcuts, though, or hacks to expedite success and simplify the complex process of building and sustaining a successful company, because people prefer avoiding pain and alleviating the discomfort of personal and professional growth. Easy remedies are a simple sell. Marketers appeal to our distaste for discomfort. They also sell ideas that gain traction based on common values that permeate within the entrepreneurial matrix. Crush it, grind it, 10 times everything. Hustle sounds great until you appreciate grinding and hustling all day long does very little good if you're going in the wrong direction at 1,000 miles an hour. Multiplying your business by 10 may come at the expense of everything else in your life. And it usually does, trust me. The fantasy of having a business is comparable to the fantasy of having the ideal relationship. It sounds great in principle, and it's easy to fall in love with the idea. The reality of making it work is very different, though. So how can we improve our chances of making a business succeed? Here are 7 things to be recognized when building a strong business. Funding. Most businesses run out of money, and they burn up cash fast. Almost every young entrepreneur I've ever met is obsessed with finding funding. I get it. Without a good product or service, the ability to sell it, finding funding will become the only alternative. The best and more difficult approach is learn how to sell and fund your own operation yourself. That's what I did, and I can promise it's worth all the effort. Why give up equity if there's a better alternative? Regardless, the issues of having sufficient funding is going to be a major priority. Understand. Many people rush off to build a business without clearly understanding their audience. They don't appreciate who their key demographic is or what businesses may require their services and why. Without understanding our audience and not just assuming we do, we rush off to sell a good idea that has little chance of success. Brand. Many entrepreneurs lack a deep appreciation for having a strong brand. The term branding has gained popular attention over the past several decades with the massive growth of social media. But how many people really understand the importance of telling an accurate story? Most brands are contrived and still leverage manipulation as a tool to persuade people. It's disingenuous and it lacks authenticity. 86% of all consumers rate brand authenticity as a primary reason for purchasing a product or service. The best time to focus on branding is before you even launch your business. Engage. Building a strong presence on social media is essential for success. The noise, it's incredibly loud, and successful brands rise above it. There's a variety of creative ways to leverage these powerful platforms to your advantage, but not participating is a bad strategy. The awareness and brand loyalty we can build on social media is powerful. Getting people to engage with our brand isn't easy, but the challenge is worth the effort to differentiate ourselves from the competition. Support. Having remarkable people is imperative for success. Many entrepreneurs think or feel they can do it all. Bad mistake. We need to recognize our strengths and surround ourselves with other amazing people that complement our weaknesses. Finding and retaining the right people is paramount for success. Every entrepreneur should take the responsibility of great leadership seriously and make it a top priority. Learn to identify and cultivate great talent. Adaptable. One thing every business learned doing during COVID was unpredictability has to be managed. Learning to develop a strong intuition and be flexible is essential for success. Too many entrepreneurs get married to business plans and sink into bad ideas. Learning to adapt, remain flexible, open-minded, non-negotiable. As entrepreneurs are going to be challenged by many big obstacles, learning to perform well under pressure and prepare for imminent storms is absolutely imperative. Now, there's 7 things that we have to focus on to become more successful and better entrepreneurs. Add your contributions in the comments section below. We appreciate your feedback, and let's get together next week. This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. Until then, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.